Shadow, what do you think it's like on Earth?
The professor said his life's work was dedicated to all of those who live down there. He once told that the reason for his existence was making people happy through the power of science.
Shadow.
Maria, I just don't know anything anymore. I often wonder why I was created, what my purpose is for being here. Maybe if I go down there, I will find the answers. Maybe. Maria.
Why so melancholy? That was so unexpected, so unlike you, Shadow, to come and rescue me. But your ability to use the chaos control certainly comes in handy.
You know, I didn't come to save you. I came back for the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, but then again, that's not the whole story, is it?
Everything is ready to go!
Are you sure? We only have 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you know.
That's more than enough for the demonstration. So let's get the show on the road.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
Why are you so upset? Well, that was really impressive. You've managed to create complete havoc on the whole planet. Does this now mean we control the planet and can do as we choose?
At this rate, the cannon will take too much time to charge up. If you want to unleash its full potential, you'll need all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Where in the world have you been?
Something happened?
Our threats fell on deaf ears.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Don't forget your end of the bargain, Batgirl. What about that last Chaos Emerald? We had a deal, right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found this.
Why didn't you show me this before? This Station Square saved from a life-threatening missile attack. The city has awarded its famed prize to the boy who saved Station Square. Miles Tails per hour was given the Chaos Emerald as a testament of his heroic deed at a ceremony held at City Hall. This makes things a whole lot easier. Hurry, go back to Earth and find them fast. I want that Chaos Emerald!
Did you get that?
Soon enough, Maria.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm if Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewel.
Rouge, never doing anything for free. Greetings, I am Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to the Sonic Adventure 2 commentary. Where today, well, yeah, we're pretty much driving around in the Penis-mobile, and, yeah, we're learning that Sonic and the gang aren't quite going unopposed in their little mission. Now it's pretty much just a case of who's following the followers. Is it Rouge and Shadow and Eggman? Or is it Sonic, Knuckles, Tailese, and Emi. Yeah, I've really got nothing else. It's basically another hang-on segment, just with the Rouge and the Penis Mobile, and just a slightly harder variant. By which I mean that there's actually places where you can fall off. Yeah, there's highways that lead to nowhere. Oh, and also little ramps where you can get a little speed boost if you so choose, but yeah, apart from that, not too much really changes. So, yeah, same rules as before, make sure you get there before time runs out. Yeah, again, if time does happen to run out, then, again, it's pretty much basically just a whole, oh no, I cannot possibly continue, I've lost the trail, whatever. But, to kind of punctuate two different things here, and I think I pointed this out in the review as well, so I apologize for being redundant. Yeah, the team speeches, again, with Sonic and the gang, it's pretty much, Tails, you found it yet? Almost, Sonic, just a few more minutes. You know, working together in harmony, whereas with Eggman and Rouge, it's very much like, hey Rouge, have you found the fuckers yet? Give me some minutes and give me a few minutes and fuck off and I'll tell you when I'm done. Fragile alliances. But yeah, that was also an example of, well, he can fly off the edges and end up in, well, your doom. Incidentally though, I was gonna comment about the design of this highway, since it seems to be going directly over the water, like, there's some sort of underground fucking civilization like fucking Rapture or whatever down beneath, but, yeah, whatever. I mean, they had the water textures, which the Dreamcast boasted. They also have, you know, your painted skybox, so really, what else could you do? I mean, suppose you could have a few buildings in the background, which they could have done, I suppose, but then again, San Francisco was very, slopey, as far as I know. Never actually been there myself, mind you, but, you know, a lot of downhill slopes, so not really too much, I guess, you could do for, like, car chases or whatever. I don't know, I mean, it could have been cool. I mean, even as something as tertiary as Enter the Matrix, which, you know, for as, very flaky as some of the vehicle physics were in that game, you know, still do something a bit interesting with it, but... ah, well. Nothing more to be said, really. It's just we come out of this tunnel, and, finally, we shall chase Tails, chasing the President, chasing us. Although I suppose in this case, given the fact that when we finally catch up to Tails, he's in, you know, the Tornado 3's flight mode, I guess technically he's already got the data from the President, and this is... well, actually, yeah, it would be a different highway, because, you know, Tails chased down the President on Route 180, whereas we got them on Route 280, I believe. Unless, of course, the route numbers are different. But whatever, that's also just a completely different kettle of fish compared to how American highways work compared to... anywhere else in the world. I mean, I know America usually has, like, you know, routes, something whatever, on 5th Avenue, on 8th Street, or whatever the fuck. England usually has, oh yeah, just go on the A3, love, or yeah, on the A24 of the highway. You know, whereas in Australia we usually just have highways named after specific names, like the Kwinana Freeway, or, you know, fucking dickhead shit cunt road. Yeah, I really got nothing else to say there. I mean, you know, I'm running out of things to talk about when I'm talking about fucking road infrastructure, but yeah, putting all that aside though, not a bad level, it's just a little bit more treacherous if you're loosey-goosey with the controls. Anyway, here comes a really fun stage, so stay tuned for the cutscene.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
Here we go, Skyrail. One of the more entertaining Shadow stages, and it's basically Pumpkin Hill during the day, basically with Sonic-esque level design, which is kinda cool. Would have preferred the haunting atmosphere, but, yeah, out of all the stages I would have expected to appear in Sonic X Shadow Generations, this one would have been it. Unless it technically does appear and the reveal trailer didn't tell us about it. Again, bearing in mind, ladies and dudes, that I am currently recording this on October the 1st, so this is before Sonic X Shadow Generations was released, on my end anyway, so, yeah, citation needed in terms of what goes on in that game, but, yeah, it does actually go into a bit of trivia how Shadow initially wasn't playable in Sonic Adventure 2, so, yeah, this technically would have been Sonic's stage, and that does become a little bit more treacherous when you remember, particularly for those of you who played Sonic Frontiers, where, in accordance with that game's plot structure, you know, it pulls a lot of level data from Sonic's past, so a lot of the stage layouts are based on his memories. One such one, and the first one where I realized this was being Sonic Team's little trick, you know, to pull level data from previous games, was when I saw the layout for Skyrail given a Green Hill aesthetic. Admittedly, though, I should have called this right off the bat, since, you know, the first stage of Frontiers is basically A very close approximation of, you know, Apato's Stage 1 from Sonic Unleashed, but, well, I didn't catch it until it was from one of my favorite games of all time. But then again, Frontiers does also have its own little, unique twists and quirks in regards to that game's level design, so I'll stay my tongue on that as we continue on to greener pastures. Well, greener pastures in relative terms, because now we're going to sandier pastures with the desert, so we can walk like an Egyptian.
That wasn't so hard.
Okay. Well, whatever, Shadow, we need to leave this pumpkin field so we can walk like an Egyptian. Emblem.
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?
Just sit tight. We've got them on radar. There's no way they can get away. I don't know what they are planning, but I'll be sure to give them a warm welcome.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves. Did you really think you'd get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman! Just leave it to me!
This time, I'll take your life, as well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these pests! Come out, my servant! Whoa. Restraining mechanism. What a piece of junk!
I'm just living by my own.
No!
Oh, Eggman, you'll pay for besmirching this great pharaoh's epitaph. Presumably that's where you got it from. Well, yeah, whatever. In any case, so, yeah, Eggman gets a slightly less exciting boss fight compared to Sonic's one, where you had to jump up and hit the restraining bolt. Now you basically gotta, well, blow off pieces of its electronics and just sort of lay the smack down. Not really the most interesting boss fight, but, still enjoyable nonetheless. Anyway, ooh, ouch, painful. Yeah, by the way, there is actually a lower platform down there, so, again, if you need to get some additional rings or just, you know, get your health boosted up, well, there you go. Compared to Sonic, though, you will sink completely to the ground if you, well, you know, hang around for a little bit, so make sure you hover towards those platforms and get back on top. In any case, I'm Solidus-Skully, keep it new metal, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.